Numbers 10.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Make 2 trumpets of silver. You shall make them of hammered work. You shall use them for summoning the congregation and for breaking camp. When both are blown, all the congregation shall gather themselves to you at the entrance of the tent of meeting. But if only one is blown, then the leaders, the heads of the thousands of Israel, shall gather themselves to you. When you blow an alarm, the camps that are on the east side shall set out. When you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that are on the south side shall set out. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow the trumpets, but you shall not sound an alarm. The sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets. This shall be a permanent statute for you throughout your generations. When you go to war in your land against the adversary who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets. You will be remembered before Jehovah your God, and you will be saved from your enemies. Also on the day of your gladness at your appointed feasts, and at the beginnings of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings. They shall be a memorial for you before your God. I am Jehovah your God. In the second year, in the second month, on the 20th day of the month, the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle of the testimony. The children of Israel set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud settled in the wilderness of Paran. They set out for the first time according to the command of Jehovah through Moses. The standard of the camp of the children of Judah set out first according to their hosts, and over its host was Nahshon the son of Amminadab. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nethanel the son of Zoar. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Zabulon was Eliab the son of Helon. Then the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari, who carried the tabernacle, set out. The standard of the camp of Reuben set out according to their hosts, and over its host was Eliezer the son of Shedeur. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Simeon was Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Gad was Eliasaph the son of Deuel. Then the Kohathites set out, carrying the holy things, and the others set up the tabernacle before they arrived. The standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set out according to their hosts, and over its host was Elishama the son of Ammihud. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan the son of Gideoni. Then the standard of the camp of the children of Dan, which was the rear guard of all the camps, set out according to their hosts, and over its host was Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel the son of Okran. Over the host of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira the son of Enan. This was the order of the journeying of the children of Israel according to their hosts, and they set out. Moses said to Hobab the son of Reuel the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are setting out to the place of which Jehovah said, I will give it to you. Come with us, and we will treat you well, for Jehovah has promised good to Israel." But he said to him, "I will not go. I will depart to my own land and to my relatives." Moses said, "Please do not leave us, because you know where we should camp in the wilderness, and you will be our eyes. If you go with us, whatever good Jehovah does for us, we will do the same for you." They set out from the mountain of Jehovah, a 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of Jehovah went before them, a 3 days' journey, to seek out a resting place for them. The cloud of Jehovah was over them by day when they set out from the camp. Whenever the ark set out, Moses said, "Rise up, O Jehovah! Let your enemies be scattered, and let those who hate you flee before you." And when it rested, he said, "Return, O Jehovah, to the 10,000 thousands of Israel."
Numbers 11.
The people complained in the hearing of Jehovah about their misfortunes. And when Jehovah heard it, his anger was kindled. The fire of Jehovah burned among them and consumed some of the outskirts of the camp. Then the people cried out to Moses, and Moses prayed to Jehovah, and the fire died down. So the name of that place was called Taberah, because the fire of Jehovah burned among them. The rabble who were among them had a strong craving, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, "Who will give us meat to eat? We remember the fish we ate in Egypt that cost nothing, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our strength is dried up, and there is nothing at all but this manna to look at." Now the manna was like coriander seed, and its appearance was like the appearance of bdellium. The people went about and gathered it and ground it in hand mills, or beat it in mortars and boiled it in pots and made cakes of it. Its taste was like the taste of cakes baked with oil. When the dew fell on the camp in the night, the manna fell with it. Moses heard the people weeping throughout their families, every man at the door of his tent. The anger of Jehovah burned greatly, and Moses was displeased. Moses said to Jehovah, "Why have you treated your servant so badly? Why have I not found favor in your sight, that you lay the burden of all this people on me? Did I conceive all this people? Did I give them birth, that you should say to me, 'Carry them in your bosom as a nurse carries a nursing child to the land that you swore to their fathers?' Where am I to give to all this people? For they weep before me and say, 'Give us meat, we may eat.' I am not able to carry all this people alone. The burden is too heavy for me. If you will treat me like this, kill me at once if I have found favor in your sight, and do not let me see my wretchedness." Then Jehovah said to Moses, "Gather for me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be the elders of the people and officers over them, and bring them to the tent of meeting, and let them take their stand there with you. I will come down and talk with you there. I will take some of the spirit that is on you and put it on them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that you will not bear it alone. And say to the people, 'Consecrate yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat meat. For you have wept in the hearing of Jehovah, saying, Who will give us meat to eat? For it was better for us in Egypt. Therefore Jehovah will give you meat, and you shall eat. You shall not eat just 1 day, or 2 days, or 5 days, or 10 days, or 20 days, but a whole month, until it comes out of your nostrils and becomes loathsome to you. Because you have rejected Jehovah, who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, Why did we come out of Egypt? But Moses said, The people among whom I am number 600,000 on foot, and you have said, I will give them meat, that they may eat a whole month. Shall flocks and herds be slaughtered for them to be enough for them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to be enough for them? Jehovah said to Moses, Is Jehovah's hand shortened? Now you shall see whether my word will come true for you or not. So Moses went out and told the people the words of Jehovah. He gathered 70 men of the elders of the people and placed them around the tent. Then Jehovah came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and took some of the spirit that was on him and put it on the 70 elders. And when the spirit rested on them, they prophesied, but they did not do so again. Now 2 men remained in the camp, one named Eldad and the other named Medad, and the spirit rested on them. They were among those registered, but they had not gone out to the tent, and they prophesied in the camp. A young man ran and told Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. Joshua the son of Nun, the assistant of Moses from his youth, said, My Lord Moses, stop them. But Moses said to him, Are you jealous for my sake? Would that all Jehovah's people were prophets, that Jehovah would put his spirit on them? Then Moses and the elders of Israel returned to the camp. A wind from Jehovah sprang up and brought quail from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp. About a day's journey on this side and a day's journey on the other side around the camp, and about 2 cubits above the ground. The people stayed up all that day and all night and all the next day, and gathered the quail. Those who gathered least gathered 10 homers. They spread them out for themselves all around the camp. While the meat was still between their teeth before it was chewed, the anger of Jehovah was kindled against the people, and Jehovah struck the people with a very great plague. Therefore the name of that place was called Kibroth-Hattaavah, because there they buried the people who had the craving. From Kibroth-Hattaavah the people journeyed to Hazeroth, and they remained at Hazeroth.
Numbers 12.
Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman whom he had married, for he had married a Cushite woman. They said, Has Jehovah indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also? And Jehovah heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek, more than all people who were on the face of the earth. Suddenly Jehovah said to Moses and to Aaron and Miriam, Come out, you 3, to the tent of meeting. So the 3 of them came out. Jehovah came down in a pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tent, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward. He said, Hear my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, Jehovah, make myself known to him in a vision. I speak with him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak mouth to mouth clearly, and not in riddles, and he beholds the form of Jehovah. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? The anger of Jehovah was kindled against them, and he departed. When the cloud removed from over the tents, behold, Miriam was leprous. Like snow Aaron turned toward Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Aaron said to Moses, O my Lord, do not punish us, because we have done foolishly and have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, whose flesh is half eaten away when he comes out of his mother's womb. Moses cried to Jehovah, O God, please heal her, please. But Jehovah said to Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be shamed 7 days? Let her be shut outside the camp 7 days, and after that she may be brought in again. So Miriam was shut outside the camp 7 days, and the people did not set out on the march till Miriam was brought in again. After that the people set out from Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran.
Numbers 13.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. From each tribe of their fathers you shall send a man, every one a leader among them. So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran according to the command of Jehovah. All of them were men who were heads of the children of Israel. These were their names. From the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, the son of Zachar. From the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, the son of Hori. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of Issachar, Igal, the son of Joseph. From the tribe of Ephraim, Hoshea, the son of Nun. From the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, the son of Raphu. From the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, the son of Sodi. From the tribe of Joseph, that is, from the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi, the son of Suzi. From the tribe of Dan, Amiel, the son of Gemali. From the tribe of Asher, Sethur, the son of Michael. From the tribe of Naphtali, Nahbi, the son of Opsi. From the tribe of Gad, Guel, the son of Machi. These are the names of the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, and Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua. Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, "Go up into the Negeb and go up into the hill country and see what the land is, and whether the people who dwell in it are strong or weak, whether they are few or many, and whether the land that they dwell in is good or bad, and whether the cities that they dwell in are camps or strongholds, and whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there is wood in it or not. Be of good courage and bring some of the fruit of the land." Now the time was the season of the first ripe grapes, so they went up and spied out the land. From the wilderness of Zin to Rehob near Lebo-Hamath, they went up into the Negeb and came to Hebron. Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai, the descendants of Anak, were there. Hebron was built 7 years before Zon in Egypt. And they came to the valley of Eshcol and cut down from there a branch with a single cluster of grapes. And they carried it on a pole between two of them. They also brought some pomegranates and figs. That place was called the Valley of Eshcol because of the cluster that the children of Israel cut down from there. At the end of 40 days, they returned from spying out the land. They came to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They brought back word to them and to all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land. They told him, "We came to the land to which you sent us. It flows with milk and honey, and this is its fruit. However, the people who dwell in the land are strong, and the cities are fortified and very large. Moreover, we saw the descendants of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the Negeb, the Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites dwell in the hill country, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and along the Jordan." But Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, "Let us go up at once and occupy it, for we are well able to overcome it." And the men who had gone up with him said, "We are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we are." So they brought to the children of Israel a bad report of the land that they had spied out, saying, "The land through which we have gone to spy it out is a land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people that we saw in it are of great height." And there we saw the Nephilim, the sons of Anak who come from the Nephilim. And we seemed to ourselves like grasshoppers, and so we seemed to them.
Numbers 14.
Then all the congregation raised a loud cry, and the people wept that night. All the children of Israel grumbled against Moses and Aaron. The whole congregation said to them, "Would that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would that we had died in this wilderness. Why is Jehovah bringing us into this land to fall by the sword? Our wives and our little ones will become prey. Would it not be better for us to go back to Egypt?" And they said to one another, "Let us choose a leader and go back to Egypt." Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, who were among those who had spied out the land, tore their clothes and said to all the congregation of the children of Israel, "The land which we passed through to spy it out is an exceedingly good land. If Jehovah delights in us, he will will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land that flows with milk and honey. Only do not rebel against Jehovah, and do not fear the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their protection is removed from them, and Jehovah is with us. Do not fear them. Then all the congregation said to stone them with stones, but the glory of Jehovah appeared at the tent of meeting to all the children of Israel. Jehovah said to Moses, how long will this people despise me? And how long will they not believe in me, in spite of all the signs that I have done among them? I will strike them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and I will make of you a nation greater and mightier than they. But Moses said to Jehovah, then the Egyptians will hear of it, for you brought up this people in your might from among them. And they will tell the inhabitants of this land, they have heard that you, O Jehovah, are in the midst of this people. For you, O Jehovah, are seen face to face, and your cloud stands over them, and you go before them in a pillar of cloud by day and in a pillar of fire by night. Now if you kill this people as one man, then the nations who have heard your fame will say, it is because Jehovah was not able to bring this people into the land that he swore to give to them, that he has killed them in the wilderness. And now, please let the power of the Lord be great as you have promised, saying, Jehovah is slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love, forgiving iniquity and transgression, but he will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children, to the third and the fourth generation. Please pardon the iniquity of this people, according to the greatness of your steadfast love, just as you have forgiven this people from Egypt until now. Then Jehovah said, I have pardoned according to your word. But truly, as I live, and as all the earth shall be filled with the glory of Jehovah, none of the men who have seen my glory and my signs that I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and yet have put me to the test these 10 times, and have not obeyed my voice, shall see the land that I swore to give to their fathers, and none of those who despised me shall see it. But my servant Caleb, because he has a different spirit and has followed me fully, I will bring into the land into which he went, and his descendants shall possess it. Now, since the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwell in the valleys, turn tomorrow and set out for the wilderness by the way to the Red Sea. Jehovah spoke to Moses and to Aaron, saying, how long shall this wicked congregation grumble against me? I have heard the grumblings of the children of Israel, which they grumble against me. Say to them, as I live, declares Jehovah, what you have said in my hearing I will do to you. Your dead body shall fall in this wilderness, and of all your number listed in the census, from 20 years old and upward, who have grumbled against me, not one shall come into the land where I swore that I would make you dwell, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. But your little ones, who you said would become a prey, I will bring in, and they shall know the land that you have rejected. But as for you, your dead body shall fall in this wilderness, and your children shall be shepherds in the wilderness 40 years, and shall suffer for your faithlessness, until the last of your dead bodies lies in the wilderness. According to the number of the days in which you spied out the land, 40 days, a year for each day, you shall bear your iniquity 40 years, and you shall know my displeasure. I, Jehovah, have spoken. Surely this will I do to all this wicked congregation who are gathered together against me. In this wilderness they shall come to a full end, and there they shall die. And the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, who returned and made all the congregation grumble against him, him by bringing up a bad report about the land. The man who brought up a bad report of the land died by plague before Jehovah. Of those men who went to spy out the land, only Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh remained alive when Moses told these words to all the children of Israel. The people mourned greatly. They rose early in the morning and went up to the heights of the hill country, saying, "Here we are. We will go up to the place that Jehovah has promised, for we have sinned." But Moses said, "Why now are you transgressing the command of Jehovah, when that will not succeed? Do not go up, for Jehovah is not among you, lest you be struck down before your enemies. For there the Amalekites and the Canaanites are facing you, and you shall fall by the sword, because you have turned back from following Jehovah. Jehovah will not be with you." But they presumed to go up to the heights of the hill country, although neither the ark of the covenant of Jehovah nor Moses departed out of the camp. Then the Amalekites and the Canaanites who lived in that hill country came down and defeated them and pursued them, even to Hormah.
Numbers 15.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you come into the land you are to inhabit, which I am giving you, and you offer to Jehovah from the herd or from the flock a food offering or a burnt offering or a sacrifice, to fulfill a vow or as a free will offering or at your appointed feasts, to make a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. Then he who brings his offering shall offer to Jehovah a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour, mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil and 1/4 of a hin of wine, for the drink offering for each lamb or for a ram. You shall offer for a grain offering 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour, mixed with 1/3 of a hin of oil. And for the drink offering you shall offer 1/3 of a hin of wine, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. And when you offer a bull as a burnt offering or as a sacrifice, to fulfill a vow or for peace offerings to Jehovah, then one shall offer with the bull a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour, mixed with half a hin of oil. And you shall offer for the drink offering 1/2 a hin of wine as a food offering, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. Thus it shall be done for each bull or ram or for each lamb or young goat, according to the number that you prepare. So shall you do with each one according to their number. Every native Israelite shall do these things in this way, in offering a food offering, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. And if a stranger is sojourning with you, or anyone is living permanently among you, and he wishes to offer a food offering, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah, he shall do as you do. For the assembly there shall be one statute for you, and for the stranger who sojourns with you, a statute forever throughout your generations. You and the sojourner shall be alike before Jehovah. One law and one rule shall be for you, and for the stranger who sojourns with you. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you come into the land to which I bring you, and when you eat of the bread of the land, you shall present a contribution to Jehovah. Of the first of your dough you shall present a loaf as a contribution, like a contribution from the threshing floor, so shall you present it. Of the first of your dough you shall give to Jehovah, a contribution throughout your generations. But if you sin unintentionally and do not observe all these commandments that Jehovah has spoken to Moses. All that Jehovah has commanded you by Moses, from the day that Jehovah gave commandment and onward throughout your generations. Then if it was done unintentionally without the knowledge of the congregation, all the congregation shall offer one young bull for a burnt offering, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah, with its grain offering and its drink offering, according to the rule, and one male goat for a sin offering. And the priest shall make atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and they shall be forgiven, because it was a mistake. And they have brought their offering, a food offering to Jehovah, and their sin offering before Jehovah for their mistake. And all the congregation of the children of Israel shall be forgiven, and the stranger who sojourns among them, because the whole population was involved in the mistake. If one person sins unintentionally, he shall offer a female goat a year old for a sin offering, and the priest shall make atonement before Jehovah for the person who makes a mistake when he sins unintentionally, to make atonement for him, and he shall be forgiven. You shall have one law for him who does anything unintentionally, for him who is native among the children of Israel, and for the stranger who sojourns among them. But the person who does anything with a high hand, whether he is native or a sojourner, reviles Jehovah, and that person shall be cut off from among his people. Because he has despised the word of Jehovah and has broken his commandment, that person shall be utterly cut off, his iniquity shall be on him. While the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man gathering sticks on the Sabbath day. Those who found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation. They put him in custody, because it had not been made clear what should be done to him. Jehovah said to Moses, "The man shall be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones outside the camp." And all the congregation brought him outside the camp and stoned him to death with stones, as Jehovah commanded Moses. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, and tell them to make tassels on the corners of their garments throughout their generations, and to put a cord of blue on the tassel of each corner. And it shall be a tassel for you to look at, and remember all the commandments of Jehovah, to do them, and not to follow after your own heart and your own eyes, which you are inclined to whore after. So you shall remember, and do all my commandments, and be holy to your God. I am Jehovah your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Jehovah your God."
Number 16.
Now Korah the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, along with Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and on the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men, and rose up against Moses, together with certain of the children of Israel, 250 leaders of the congregation, chosen from the assembly, men of renown. They assembled themselves against Moses and Aaron and said to them, "You take too much upon yourselves, for all the congregation is holy, every one of them, and Jehovah is among them. Why then do you exalt yourselves above the assembly of Jehovah?" When Moses heard it, he fell on his face. He spoke to Korah and all his company, saying, "In the morning Jehovah will show who are his and who is holy, and will bring him near to himself. The one whom he chooses he will bring near to himself. Do this, take censers." Korah and all his company put fire in them and put incense on them before Jehovah tomorrow. The man whom Jehovah chooses shall be the Holy One. You take too much upon yourselves, you sons of Levi. Moses said to Korah, "Hear now, you sons of Levi, is it a small thing to you that the God of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of Jehovah, and to stand before the congregation to minister to them, and that he has brought you near, and all your brothers the sons of Levi with you? And do you seek the priesthood also? Therefore you and all your company are gathered together against Jehovah and Aaron. What is he that you murmur against him? Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, but they said, we will not come up. Is it a small thing that you have brought us up out of a land flowing with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness, that you must also make yourself a prince over us? Moreover, you have not brought us into a land flowing with milk and honey, nor given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Will you put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. Moses was very angry and said to Jehovah, do not respect their offering. I have not taken one donkey from them, nor have I harmed one of them. Moses said to Korah, be present, you and all your company, before Jehovah tomorrow, you and they and Aaron. Let each of you take his censer and put incense on it, and each of you bring his censer before Jehovah. 250 censers, you also and Aaron, each his censer. So each man took his censer, put fire in it, laid incense on it, and stood at the entrance of the tent of meeting with Moses and Aaron. Korah assembled all the congregation against them at the entrance of the tent of meeting. Then the glory of Jehovah appeared to all the congregation. Jehovah spoke to Moses and to Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation, so that I may consume them in a moment. They fell on their faces and said, O God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin? And will you be angry with all the congregation? Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, speak to the congregation, saying, get away from around the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Moses rose up and went to Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. He spoke to the congregation, saying, depart, please, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest you be swept away in all their sins. So they got away from around the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan and Abiram. Dathan and Abiram came out and stood at the entrance of their tents with their wives, their sons, and their little ones. Moses said, by this you shall know that Jehovah has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they are visited by the fate of all men, then Jehovah has not sent me. But if Jehovah creates something new, and the ground opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belongs to them, and they go down alive into Sheol, then you shall understand that these men have despised Jehovah. As soon as he finished speaking all these words, the ground under them split apart. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up with their households and all the people who belonged to Korah and all their goods. So they and all that belonged to them went down alive into Sheol. The earth closed over them, and they perished from the midst of the assembly. All Israel who were around them fled at their cry, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up. And fire came out from Jehovah and consumed the 250 men who were offering the incense. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, tell Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest to take up the censers out of the blaze and scatter the fire far away, for they are holy. The censers of these men who sinned against their own lives, let them be made into hammered plates as a covering for the altar, for they offered them before Jehovah, and they became holy. Thus they shall be a sign to the children of Israel. So Eleazar the priest took the bronze censers that those who were burned had offered, and they hammered them out as a covering for the altar, to be a reminder to the children of Israel, so that no outsider who is not of the descendants of Aaron should come near to burn incense before Jehovah, lest he become like Korah and his company, as Jehovah spoke to him through Moses. But on the next day all the congregation of the children of Israel grumbled against Moses and against Aaron, saying, you have killed the people of Jehovah. And when the congregation had assembled against Moses and against Aaron, they turned toward the tent of meeting. Behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of Jehovah appeared. Moses and Aaron came to the front of the tent of meeting. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Get away from among this congregation, so that I may consume them in a moment." And they fell on their faces. Moses said to Aaron, "Take your censer, put fire in it from the altar, put incense on it, and carry it quickly to the congregation, and make atonement for them, for wrath is gone out from Jehovah. The plague has begun." Aaron took it as Moses said, and ran into the midst of the assembly. Behold, the plague had already begun among the people. He put on the incense and made atonement for the people. He stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped. Those who died by the plague were 14,700, besides those who died in the affair of Korah. Aaron returned to Moses at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and the plague was stopped.
Number 17.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, and take from them staffs, one for each father's house, from all their leaders according to their father's houses, 12 staffs. Write each man's name on his staff. Write Aaron's name on the staff of Levi, for there shall be one staff for the head of each father's house. Yes, you shall place them in the tent of meeting before the testimony, where I meet with you. And the staff of the man whom I choose shall sprout thus. I will make to cease from me the grumblings of the children of Israel, which they grumble against you." Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and all their leaders gave him staffs, one for each leader, according to their father's houses, 12 staffs. And the staff of Aaron was among their staffs. Moses placed the staffs before Jehovah in the tent of the testimony. On the next day Moses went into the tent of the testimony, and behold, the staff of Aaron for the house of Levi had sprouted and put forth buds and produced blossoms and yielded ripe almonds. Then Moses brought out all the staffs from before Jehovah to all the children of Israel. They looked, and each man took his staff. Jehovah said to Moses, "Put back the staff of Aaron before the testimony, to be kept as a sign against the rebels, so that you may make an end of their grumblings against me, lest they die." And Moses did so as Jehovah commanded him, so he did. The children of Israel said to Moses, "Behold, we perish, we are undone, we are all undone. Everyone who comes near to the tabernacle of Jehovah dies. Are we all to perish?"
Numbers 18.
Jehovah said to Aaron, "You and your sons and your father's house with you shall bear the guilt connected with the sanctuary. And you and your sons with you shall bear the guilt connected with your priesthood. Bring with you also your brothers, the tribe of Levi, the tribe of your father, so that they may join you and minister to you, while you and your sons with you are before the tent of the testimony. They shall keep guard over you and over the whole tent, but they shall not come near to the vessels of the sanctuary or to the altar, lest they and you die. They shall join you and keep guard over the tent of meeting for all the service of the tent, and no outsider shall come near you. You shall keep guard over the sanctuary and over the altar, so that there may never again be wrath on the children of Israel. Behold, I have taken your brothers the Levites from among the children of Israel. They are a gift to you, given to Jehovah, to do the service of the tent of meeting. You and your sons with you shall guard your priesthood for all that concerns the altar and that is within the veil. And you shall serve, I give your priesthood as a gift of service, but the outsider who comes near shall be put to death. Jehovah spoke to Aaron, "Behold, I have given you charge of the contributions made to me, all the holy things of the children of Israel. I have given them to you as a portion, and to your sons as a perpetual due. This shall be yours of the most holy things reserved from the fire. Every offering of theirs, every grain offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every guilt offering of theirs, which they render to me, shall be most holy to you and to your son. In a most holy place shall you eat it. Every male may eat it. It is holy to you. This also is yours, the contribution of their gift. All the wave offerings of the children of Israel, I have given them to you, and to your sons and daughters with you, as a perpetual due. Everyone who is clean in your house may eat it. All the best of the oil, and all the best of the wine, and of the grain, the first fruits of what they give to Jehovah, I give to you. The first ripe fruits of all that is in their land, which they bring to Jehovah, shall be yours. Everyone who is clean in your house may eat it. Every devoted thing in Israel shall be yours. Everything that opens the womb of all flesh, whether man or beast, which they offer to Jehovah, shall be yours. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man you shall redeem, and the firstborn of unclean animals you shall redeem, and their redemption price from a month old you shall redeem, according to your valuation, for 5 shekels of silver, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. But the firstborn of a cow, or the firstborn of a sheep, or the firstborn of a goat, you shall not redeem. They are holy. You shall sprinkle their blood on the altar, and burn their fat as a food offering, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. But their flesh shall be yours, as the breast that is waved, and as the right thigh are yours. All the holy contributions that the children of Israel present to Jehovah, I give to you, and to your sons and daughters with you, as a perpetual due. It is a covenant of salt forever before Jehovah for you, and for your offspring with you. Jehovah said to Aaron, "You shall have no inheritance in their land, neither shall you have any portion among them. I am your portion and your inheritance among the children of Israel." To the sons of Levi, behold, I have given every tithe in Israel for an inheritance, in return for their service that they do, the service of the tent of meeting. So the children of Israel shall no longer come near the tent of meeting, lest they bear sin and die. But the Levites shall do the service of the tent of meeting, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a perpetual statute throughout your generations, and among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. For the tithe of the children of Israel, which they present as a contribution to Jehovah, I have given to the Levites for an inheritance. Therefore I have said of them that they shall have no inheritance among the children of Israel. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Moreover, you shall speak to the Levites and say to them, when you take from the children of Israel the tithe that I have given you from them for your inheritance, then you shall present a contribution from it to Jehovah, a tithe of the tithe. And your contribution shall be counted to you as though it were the grain of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. So you shall also present a contribution to Jehovah from all your tithes which you receive from the children of Israel. From it you shall give Jehovah's contribution to Aaron the priest. Out of all the gifts to you, you shall."
Numbers 19.
Jehovah spoke to Moses and to Aaron, saying, "This is the statute of the law that Jehovah has commanded. Speak to the children of Israel that they bring you a red heifer without defect, in which there is no blemish, and on which a yoke has never come. You shall give it to Eleazar the priest, and it shall be taken outside the camp and slaughtered before him. Eleazar the priest shall take some of its blood with his finger and sprinkle it toward the front of the tent of meeting 7 times. The heifer shall be burned in his sight, its skin, its flesh, and its blood with its dung shall be burned. The priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet yarn and throw them into the fire, burning the heifer. Then the priest shall wash his clothes and bathe his body in water, and afterward he may come into the camp, but the priest shall be unclean until evening. The one who burns the heifer shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his body in water, and shall be unclean until evening. A man who is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and deposit them outside the camp in a clean place. They shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel for the water for impurity. It is a sin offering. The one who gathers the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean until evening. This shall be a perpetual statute for the children of Israel, and for the stranger who sojourns among them. Whoever touches the dead body of any person shall be unclean 7 days. He shall cleanse himself with the water on the third day, and on the seventh day, and so be clean. But if he does not cleanse himself on the third day and on the seventh day, he will not become clean. Whoever touches a dead person, the body of anyone who has died, and does not cleanse himself, defiles the tabernacle of Jehovah, and that person shall be cut off from Israel. Because the water for impurity was not thrown on him, he shall be unclean. His uncleanness is still on him. This is the law when a person dies in a tent. Everyone who comes into the tent and everyone who is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. And every open vessel that has no cover fastened on it is unclean. Whoever in the open field touches someone who was killed with a sword, or who died naturally, or a human bone, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. For the unclean they shall take some of the ashes of the burnt sin offering, and fresh water shall be added in a vessel. Then a clean person shall take hyssop, and dip it in the water, and sprinkle it on the tent, and on all the furnishings, and on the persons who were there, and on whoever touched the bone, or the slain, or the dead, or the grave. The clean person shall sprinkle it on the unclean on the third day and on the seventh day. Thus on the seventh day he shall cleanse him, and he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and at evening he shall be clean. If the man who is unclean does not cleanse himself, that person shall be cut off from the midst of the assembly, because he has defiled the sanctuary of Jehovah. The water for impurity has not been thrown on him. He is unclean. This shall be a perpetual statute for them. He who sprinkles the water for impurity shall wash his clothes, and he who touches the water for impurity shall be unclean until evening. Anything that the unclean person touches shall be unclean, and anyone who touches it shall be unclean until evening.
Numbers 20.
The children of Israel, the whole congregation, came into the wilderness of Zin in the first month. And the people stayed in Kadesh. Miriam died there and was buried there. Now there was no water for the congregation, and they assembled themselves against Moses and against Aaron. The people quarreled with Moses and said, "Would that we had perished when our brothers perished before Jehovah. Why have you brought the assembly of Jehovah into this wilderness, that we should die here, both we and our cattle? And why have you made us come up out of Egypt to bring us to this evil place? It is no place for grain or figs or vines or pomegranates, and there is no water to drink." Then Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly to the entrance of the tent of meeting, and fell on their faces, and the glory of Jehovah appeared to them. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Take the staff and assemble the congregation, you and Aaron your brother, and tell the rock before their eyes to yield its water. So you shall bring water out of the rock for them, and give drink to the congregation and their cattle." Moses took the staff from before Jehovah, as he commanded him. Then Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly together before the rock, and he said to them, "Hear now, you rebels, shall we bring water for you out of this rock?" And Moses lifted up his hand and struck the rock with his staff twice, and water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank and their livestock. Jehovah said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not believe in me to uphold me as holy in the eyes of the children of Israel, therefore you shall not bring this assembly into the land that I have given them." These are the waters of Meribah, where the children of Israel quarreled with Jehovah, and through them he showed himself holy. Moses sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. "Thus says your brother Israel, you know all the hardship that has befallen us, how our fathers went down to Egypt, and we lived in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians dealt harshly with us and our fathers. And when we cried to Jehovah, he heard our voice and sent an angel and brought us out of Egypt. And here we are in Kadesh, a city on the edge of your territory. Please let us pass through your land. We will not pass through field or vineyard to drink water from a well. We will go along the king's highway. We will not turn aside to the right hand or to the left until we have passed through your territory." But Edom said to him, "You shall not pass through, lest I come out with the sword against you." The children of Israel said to him, "We will go up by the highway, and if we drink of your water, I and my livestock, then I will pay its price. Let me only pass through on foot, nothing more." But he said, "You shall not pass through." And Edom came out against them with a large army and with a strong force. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his territory, so Israel turned away from him. They set out from Kadesh, and the children of Israel, the whole congregation, came to Mount Hor. Jehovah said to Moses and Aaron at Mount Hor, on the border of the land of Edom, "Aaron shall be gathered to his people, for he shall not enter the land that I have given to the children of Israel, because you rebelled against my word at the waters of Meribah. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son and bring them up to Mount Hor. Strip Aaron of his garments and put them on Eleazar's son. Aaron shall be gathered to his people and shall die there." Moses did as Jehovah commanded. They went up Mount Hor in the sight of all the congregation. Moses stripped Aaron of his garments and put them on Eleazar's son. Aaron died there on the top of the mountain. Then Moses and Eleazar came down from the mountain. When all the congregation saw that Aaron had died, all the house of Israel wept for Aaron 30 days.
Numbers 21.
When the Canaanite, the king of Arad, who lived in the Negeb, heard that Israel was coming by the way of Atharim, he fought against Israel and took some of them captive. Israel vowed a vow to Jehovah and said, "If you will indeed give this people into my hand, then I will devote their cities to destruction." Jehovah listened to the voice of Israel and gave over the Canaanites, and they devoted them and their cities to destruction. So the name of the place was called Hormah. From Mount Hor they set out by the way to the Red Sea to go around the land of Edom, and the people became impatient on the way. The people spoke against God and against Moses. "Why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water, and we loathe this worthless food." Then Jehovah sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people so that many people of Israel died. The people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned, for we have spoken against Jehovah and against you. Pray to Jehovah that he take away the serpents from us." So Moses prayed for the people. Jehovah said to Moses, "Make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole, and everyone who is bitten when he sees it shall live." So Moses made a bronze serpent and set it on a pole, and if the serpent bit anyone, he would look at the bronze serpent and live. The children of Israel set out and camped in Oboth, and they set out from Oboth and camped at Abarim in the wilderness that is opposite Moab toward the sunrise. From there they set out and camped in the valley of Zered. From there they set out and camped on the other side of the Arnon, which is in the wilderness that extends from the border of the Amorites. For the Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites. Therefore it is said in the book of the wars of Jehovah, and the valleys of the Arnon, and the slope of the valleys that extends toward the seat of Ar, and leans to the border of Moab. From there they continued to Beer, that is the well of which Jehovah said to Moses, gather the people together, so that I may give them water. Then Israel sang this song: Spring up, O well, sing to it, the well that the princes made, that the nobles of the people dug with the scepter and with their staves. And from the wilderness they went on to Matana, and from Matana to Nahaliel, and from Nahaliel to Bamoth, and from Bamoth to the valley lying in the region of Moab, by the top of Pisgah that looks down on the desert. Then Israel sent messengers to Sihon, king of the Amorites, saying, Let me pass through your land. We will not turn aside into field or vineyard. We will not drink the water of a well. We will go by the king's highway until we have passed through your territory. But Sihon would not allow Israel to pass through his territory. He gathered all his people together and went out against Israel to the wilderness, and came to Jahaz and fought against Israel. Israel defeated him with the edge of the sword, and took possession of his land from the Arnon to the Jabbok, as far as to the Ammonites, for the border of the Ammonites was strong. Israel took all these cities, and Israel settled in all the cities of the Amorites, in Heshbon and in all its villages. For Heshbon was the city of Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken all his land out of his hand, as far as the Arnon. Therefore the ballad singers say, Come to Heshbon, let it be built, let the city of Sihon be established. For fire came out from Heshbon, flame from the city of Sihon. It devoured Ar of Moab, and swallowed the heights of the Arnon. Woe to you, O Moab, you are undone, O people of Chemosh. He has made his sons fugitives and his daughters captives to an Amorite king, Sihon. So we overthrew them. Heshbon as far as Dibon perished, and we laid waste as far as Nophah. Fire reached as far as Meribah. Thus Israel lived in the land of the Amorites. Moses sent to spy out Jazer, and they captured its villages and dispossessed the Amorites who were there. Then they turned and went up by the way to Bashan and Og. The king of Bashan came out against them, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. But Jehovah said to Moses, Do not fear him, for I have given him into your hand, and all his people and his land. Do to him as you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon. So they defeated him and his sons and all his people, until he had no survivor left, and they took possession of his land.